Hey everybody, welcome to the Bull City Hangout. I'm Pat Murray. I publish the Durham Skywriter, that's Durham, North Carolina's online community paper. And right now I'm going to do Bull City Notes. I do have one or two little things here that I want to mention. And of course, I'm going to invite you to join me. Actually, what I need to do, let's see, let me just post the link just in case you would like to join me on camera here. You will show up first in what we call the green room. And then when you're ready to come on, then I will click you on. Let me just add the link. Okay, let's see. Here's the link if you want to join me on camera. Oops, not the best typist. Okay, there it is. Boom. All right, so you should be able to join me. So let me get started real quick. Okay. Well, first off, and this particular bit of news is for Durham, North Carolina. Now, there is now a merged City of Durham and Durham County stay-at-home order, and I will give you some of the details. So it now means no gatherings of more than 5 people. It was 10, now it's down to 5, and that's public and private in terms of being, together, like people hanging out in your house that aren't a part of your household. Not that they're trying to tell you what to do, but it sounds like they're really serious. And this is a very serious thing. It's starting to head our way. My friend Crystal, who lives in Warren County, she publishes Warrenist. She says that there are 2 cases in Warren County already. Durham has had several. You've already read about it, I'm sure. I don't have to recount that. And if you are a friend of the activist community, or you just know a lot of Durhamites, and you probably ran across Brother Ray Earhart, he died from coronavirus, and that's really, really, really super, super sad. So take this serious. This is very serious. Okay, more tips here. All sports are banned that involves shared equipment, and that includes tennis, because you're hitting the ball back and forth, so that counts. So you can't even play tennis. I don't know about golf, because you have your own club and your own tee and your own ball, but you're all hitting the ball into the same hole. So that probably, I don't know about golf. But anyway, all sports are banned that involves shared equipment. Okay. Farmers markets can only operate via pickup and delivery. So pickup and delivery only for farmers markets. All fitness centers should be closed, and that includes fitness centers that are stationed in apartment buildings and subdivisions. So those have to be closed as well. Realtors, and I understand this, I don't know if I'm being picky here. I think all realtors are real estate agents, but not all real estate agents are realtors. I don't know about that really, but the rule does state that all realtors can only show properties virtually, and that's online. Okay, all businesses providing services in residential settings must have their employees wear gloves and masks. All retail stores must practice social distancing and cleanliness and disinfectants and all that sort of thing in their establishments. And all of this is in effect now through April 30th. Okay. Now, let's see. Happening today, actually, there's 2 things happening today. There's going to be a free webinar offered by the Durham Tech Small Business Program, and it's called Navigating the CARES Act. How can the new CARES Act assist your business? And the CARES Act, as you might know, is the coronavirus bill that is deemed to send relief payments to help businesses and individuals stay afloat, pretty much. So this webinar, again, is called Navigating the CARES Act. How can the new CARES Act assist your business? It's going to be held from 2 until 3, online only, of course. And the link can be found on the Word page for the Durham Skywriter. And of course, DurhamSkywriter.com is where you go. Go to the Word page. That is the nonprofit and business information page. And another event happening today, the Fit with Mommy Lou, or I should say Fit with Mommy Lou presents Wednesday Friends Day Dance for Relief. It's going to be from 6 until 6:35 this evening. And I met Mommy Lou. We've been messaging back and forth. Very nice lady, and she's thrilled she had never heard of the Durham Skywriter, so she's thrilled that her event is being mentioned on Facebook. So basically, this is she's setting aside this time to help you throw off stress, get some much needed exercise, just move around. I don't know if it's to music or not, but we'll see. And it's going to be tonight, 6 until 6:35. Of course, it's online only. It's a free event, but if you make a donation of $3 or more, it will, of course, be graciously accepted and then donated to a local charity. This is going to be a weekly event, and a different charity every week will be blessed with the money that you donate. Okay, again, the link can be found on the Let's Go page. That's the calendar of events page. All righty, so that's 2 events there. And I think Alfredo wanted to join. I did see him. I don't know if he can join. I know he asked if I had started already. So Alfredo or anyone who wants to join, the link is there. You should be able to click on it and join me. Oh my God, no way. Look who's here. Oh my God. I haven't seen you in decades. Let's see. Wait a minute. Let me unmute the mic. Friar Wade is here.
Howdy, howdy.
I haven't seen you in ages. Are you still on You Now?
No, I haven't done You Now in a long time.
Okay.
I need to get back into the swing of things. I've been kind of incognito.
Okay. I really enjoyed, you would take these folks meet Friar Wade. Basically, I hope you're still doing this, but these monthly walks that you would take.
Yes.
With the nice, tell us what it's all. I don't know the words. Just explain what you do.
Well, it's I call it the morning walk with Father Wade, and basically I get one of the nature trails around here, and I'll go walking through the woods or the swamp or the tennis court, whatever, mm-hmm. and then I'll just share some positive, motivational, spiritual message to help bring a little lightness or some encouragement to those that watch.
Nice. And explain, you have a very interesting, again, I don't know the words. You're not a typical priest.
Well,
explain.
That I am technically I'm an old Catholic priest, so it's not a Roman Catholic priest, but it's an old Catholic priest, and it's first that usually blows somebody away that realize that there are more Catholic priests that aren't Roman. You know, there's especially over in Europe, there's the Eastern Bloc Catholic churches. They're not Roman Catholic, but they're Catholic. But I'm an old Catholic priest, and and the mission of St. Andrew is just, as it's always been, put a little love in your heart and make the world a better place.
Love it. So the old Catholic priests, are those the guys who are called Orthodox? The guys with the hats.
No.
No. Okay.
No, but you could consider somebody an Orthodox old Catholic priest. O meaning being small o.
Okay.
And some of them wear hats. I don't have I don't wear a hat. I mean,
the hats are cool though. They are cool.
Yeah, the upside down Abraham Lincoln hats. There's typically the Greek Orthodox Catholic churches. The priest wear those hats.
Okay. So have I been missing your walks and talks, or have you not been doing them lately?
Well, I haven't been doing them lately. I've just started up. I did one this morning, did one yesterday morning, and I plan to um, get back into the swing of things. So
Okay.
we moved
Okay.
the during it. We had a move, and since the move, things have been just kind of up in the air a little bit. So now I just
That's
got to
understandable.
get back into the swing of things.
Okay. So now there was this guy, I think his name was Reverend Greg on You Now. I don't know if you ever caught up with him, if you ever saw him. But
Yeah.
what I really like, I haven't seen him lately, but basically he would park himself in front of, on camera for a while, and all the young folks in You Now would ask him questions and ask for explanations of this and that. A lot of kids were having problems with their families, not being accepted for who they were, etc. And he'd give them, really nice, encouraging words. And they really seemed to surprisingly look forward to it. I shouldn't say surprisingly, but very often with young folks, sometimes they tend to be kind of cynical, at least the ones that are online.
Oh,
And
yeah.
he really seemed to be fulfilling a need. And I was wondering if you were going to go back on You now that Reverend Greg, I don't know where he went off to, but I'd love to see someone step in
I
and help the
haven't been on
kiddies.
You Now in forever.
Wow.
So I got to get other pressing matters took over. You got to
I
do what
understand.
you got to do.
I understand.
So, but and I really I'm didn't know I was going to be online here. I clicked on that link. I just thought I was going to watch you and put a little chat there. Hello, but it's fine. I'm happy that I was able to talk with you.
Absolutely, because it's been a while.
It has. It's good. Well, it's good to see you.
Nice to see you. If you want to hang out more, if now I tend to love to hear from different faiths. I don't know if it's proper to ask you to give us a few kind words or whatever from your faith. Some people might not like that, but I mean I watch Deen TV. I'm not even Muslim, and I even fast during Ramadan. I am not Muslim, but I like to. As an American, I feel totally comfortable stealing other people's ideas. So, I mean, why should other folks have the best ideas? So, if you don't mind, if you could just share with us just some encouraging words. They don't have to be officially priestly, but coming from you, I think I think it would be just really nice to hear.
Well, sure. The idea is, and in times like this, when the stress is on, people are concerned. You hear about a virus or that is happening someplace else, but then when it comes to you have a friend whose neighbor, got the virus, and it brings it close to home. There's a tendency to be in fear and uncertain, and uncertain times. That's where we cling to our faith. Our faith is really it's not a parachute. It's not a get rich quick. It's not what am I trying to say? It's like an ejector seat. It's not an instantaneous thing. Faith is a way of life. Scripture tells us that we walk by faith, or that we live by faith. So it's our faith that carries on. It's not something that you take on and put off. It should be woven within our faith. And spirituality are closely synonymous. I mean, they're not exactly the same thing, but that's faith. And people sometimes think that God's in the man upstairs, and then you want to avoid the downstairs aspect. But actually, one guy wrote a book about saying that God in a one-story universe, and that's the message of hope and faith, is that God is with us. That God is with us. What that song? What if God was one of us? Well, okay. That God is, you don't have to get your prayer doesn't have to go above your nose, because the Lord hears and answers prayer. And I just encourage anyone, you put the Lord to the test, call upon the Lord daily, and develop that and draw on that strength that is there and is available. And I just encourage everybody to do that, and you'll be surprised at how God will come to meet you no matter where you are. If you think you're spiritual, whether you think you're not spiritual, you just take a step of faith and see what happens.
Nice. Nice.
Does that make sense?
That makes a lot of sense. A lot of people, when they pray, they not pray, but some people, when they pray, they actually ask for material things like money. But really, I think it's maybe better to pray for strength and wisdom, because then if you become really wise, you realize you don't need that Lexus.
Yeah, that's
an old Toyota will do.
It's the more I grow in faith and in the knowledge of the Lord, the more I realize that all this other stuff a lot of stuff is just not important at all. Mm-hmm. Some stuff that I thought I couldn't live without, now I realize, not that I don't need to live with it. And I feel freer not having it. Now, that doesn't mean we should all take a vow of poverty, because we got to get this company back on the ground again.
Yeah.
But we've got to work. But even in the smallest things like work, you pray. There's a statement somebody said, do you live your life like a Christian atheist? Meaning that you believe in God, but you don't act like he's with you.
Oh, isn't that interesting?
Isn't that interesting? So it's like, yeah, I'm a Christian, but you don't act like a Christian, or you don't act like God is with you. You act like you're having to do your life by yourself. And a lot of people are like, well, I don't think I should bother God with whatever the problem is. And that is a thinking that will keep you from encountering the supernatural and the favor of God in your life. Because he said, ask and it shall be given, seek and you'll find, knock and the door shall be opened unto you. And he said, seek first the kingdom of God, and all these other things will be added. So the Lord knows that you need things. He says to ask. Like if any man lacks wisdom, you mentioned that. If you lack wisdom, ask of God, God, give me some wisdom. And believe that he will. And sure enough, the Lord hears and answers prayer.
Excellent. Excellent. Thank you so much for that. Appreciate it.
Well, I got a role. I've got a project I'm working on, but it was so good to stop in for a little bit and
thank you. So I'm really honored, because I haven't seen you in a while. You used to be on every morning at 8:00, and I would look for you. And yeah, it's been a while.
Well, hopefully I'll get back to that schedule again soon.
That'd be wonderful. Thanks again.
All right. God bless.
Take care. Wasn't that a treat? Wow. Okay. So now in the audience is Don John. He says he can't come on camera, so I'll accept that. But boy, is he a funny guy. I've seen him do stand-up a couple times. What was that club in Chapel Hill? There was a club in Chapel Hill. Anyway, he was like the host, and at least the day that I was there, and he was really, really great doing stand-up there as well. Then I saw him at that Sam's Place. It's gone now. It was on 9th Street, off of 9th Street, in Irwin Road. Anyway, I saw him there. But anyway, so following him, I'm hoping that his career, if you're still here, Don John, I hope you're still doing comedy. DSI, right, DSI, right. And that's gone now, and I think it's been replaced by a different club. Some people, I think, from New York or something. I don't know. So I do hope that we get to see you again, Don John, because you are a funny guy. And that was his first time hosting. We'll see, I didn't know that. But yeah, Don John is awesome. And he also used to have a YouTube show. I don't think you do it anymore. It was a little profane, but it was good. It was funny. It was actually hilarious, for adults only. But I used to enjoy that. I think what was that, on Sundays? So I don't know if you're going to start that up again. But don't disappear. These people are disappearing and resurfacing here on Bull City Notes, or I should say the Bull City Hangout. But if anybody else wants to just jump in, that would be awesome. Let me just repeat for people who are in Durham, who are just now tuning in. Real quick, 2 events. Fit with Mommy Lou will have Wednesday, Friends Day Dance for Relief from 6 until 6:35. It's online, of course. The link is on the Let's Go page. It's free, of course, but if you do make a donation, it will be donated to a local charity. And then a free webinar is offered by Durham Tech Small Business Program, Navigating the CARES Act. How can the new CARES Act assist your business? And that is, of course, the CARES Act is the coronavirus bill. So how you can take advantage of that, that's from 2 until 3 this afternoon. The link can be found on the Word page for Durham Skywriter. It's durhamskywriter.com. And real quick, I'm just going to run through this new stay-at-home order. It's the merged City of Durham, Durham County stay-at-home order. Just real quick, I'm just going to run these down. No gatherings of more than 5 people. All sports are banned that involve shared equipment. That includes tennis. Farmers markets can only operate via pickup and or delivery. All fitness centers, even those in apartment buildings and subdivisions, should be closed now. Realtors, I don't know if this includes real estate agents, but realtors can only show properties virtually. That's online. All businesses providing services in residential settings must have their employees wear both gloves and masks. All retail stores must practice social distancing and have everything nicely disinfected in their establishments. These new rules are in effect through April 30th. Okay. Oh, and one more thing. Let me take my sip from Chicken Hut, 3019 Fayetteville Street here in Durham. Delicious. Oh, excellent. Oh, thank you, Don John. Okay, so it was called the Woke Squad. Oh, yeah, a lot of things fizzle out. Yeah, it became exhausting with the subject matter. Yeah, it's really hard to stay totally current and to be edgy with everything. So I understand that. Okay. One more thing I want to point out. Oh, the weather. I didn't tell you the weather. 77 degrees. That's wonderful. It's 70. It's going up to 82. It's sunny. Now, it was supposed to be sunny all day yesterday. I don't know where that freakish near storm came from, but that was kind of scary for a minute. But as far as I know, it's going to be sunny. 82 today. Tomorrow, 80 degrees and partly sunny. And I just wanted to point out that Dollar Tree, this, doctors might say, oh, this isn't quality. I don't know. Numbers are numbers. But Dollar Tree does have digital thermometers. Of course, they're only $1, Dollar Tree. So this might be a good way to make sure you don't have a fever. If you're wondering if you have a fever, you might. Because right now, if you're asymptomatic and you have coronavirus, you're going to be contagious. So anyway, I think that's pretty much it. So if nobody else wants to join me, I will say adieu for now, and I will see you tomorrow. I will be doing this every day at noon. So join me. You don't have to be in or from Durham. I think Father Wade is, he's in Florida. I'm not sure. But anyway, you don't have to be in or from Durham to be on Bull City Hangout. So I will see you tomorrow. Same time. It is now 12:25 Eastern Time. Have a beautiful day, and I'll see you tomorrow.